Today we're hopping in a time machine and reviewing a show that I did nearly 20 years ago. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Alan here with the Magic Minute, where we take tricks and turn them into real magic. If this is your first time on the channel, I'm a full-time professional magician and I share my tips, tricks, and tutorials to help elevate your magic to that next level. If that sounds neat to you, hit the subscribe button, that bell icon, that way you don't miss a single video. Today we're doing a review. We're going back to the 20-year series. If you're new here, you don't know about these, but for those long-time members that have been watching the channel for a while, you know about this. What it is, to get you up to speed, is 20 years ago I did a show for public access, and it was terrible. It was really bad, and that's okay. We learn from our mistakes. We grow as people and magicians and performers, and really this series is super cringy for me, but it allows, I hope, an open discussion about better ways to perform magic to avoid the pitfalls that, well, happen to everybody, including yours truly. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Okay,
Check that fork out.
Examine it, make sure it's a regular fork. My mom's gonna be really mad. But it's a legitimate fork, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta stretch out a little bit for this. Okay, can you see that fork all right? All right, watch. I want to get this as fair as possible. I'm gonna get my hands away from. Just watch. It's gonna take a little bit. I'm just gonna try to. I don't know if you can see, there's getting a slight bend in there. See that? See? Thought they were looking. All right. Okay, can you see that? It's getting pretty bent there. My mom's gonna be really mad at me. Okay, and here we go. This is the last, like that, and that can be go ahead and looked at.
Okay, I held my breath during the entire performance. So you saw it. It's not bad. The magic is I think still holds up on video. It still looks good. I actually still use this fork bend. I learned it on Penguin Magic, nearly 20 years ago. It's a great effect, but the problem with that is that I didn't provide any reason for anyone to care what I'm doing. They're like, hey, come over here, look at this fork. The fork looks okay. I'm going to do these stretches. I'm going to do my my Richard Simmons impression, and then I'm going to rub a fork. There's no context. Nobody cares. I haven't created any drama or interest or story. It's flat and hollow. I mean, I think they're impressed by the bend, and I think that it looks really good, but I think that it falls a little bit flat because they don't have any idea what to expect, but it's not hyper visual. It requires a lot of attention on this very small object, and I'm way far away, and I'm like, hey, look, it's a normal fork, right? Okay, and then there is no story, there's no build-up, and it's very slow as an opening effect. Just my thoughts. Let's go back to this.
All right, let me see if I can do something else for you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna try to move over to a table. We have a table space. Here, I'm gonna go over and use that. Come on, over. I hope they don't mind. Oh, okay, they won't mind then. They're cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it there. I need to address this. If you're walking around at a festival, don't expect a table space. This is not knowing the environment that I was going into. This just goes from experience, right? I didn't have the experience that I do now. If you're walking around at a festival or something like that, there's no table space. Use the people's hands. If you really need a table, put it in their hands. That's the easiest way to get table space, and it actually makes the magic better. Yeah, that's just a lack of experience on my part. That's something that everybody learns eventually. They go, oh wow, yeah, actually this isn't going to work for this situation or this venue. do something else, or if you can, use the spectator's hands. Let's get back to it.
You guys are already here.
Over here, is that all right with you? Okay. Oh, that's taped down. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to randomize the deck. Right, you know what? Let's see. I'm gonna take a card out of here. Let's take the.
Okay, I'm making a classic mistake that beginners make, and that is, you notice that I have not addressed my audience at all, right? I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the camera guy, I'm sitting there shuffling with the cards, I pull them up and actually make them as a barrier between me and them. It's just, what needed to happen there was I need to have already been prepared. Why am I setting up the effect right now? And why am I not addressing the audience? I'm using them as props, not as an audience, and this is extremely disrespectful and rude. And I do better now. And if you do this, you may not even realize you're doing it, but your audience are not props. They're not there to behold your wonderment. They're people, and you got to treat them with respect and eye contact and all of the genialities. They are giving of their time to watch what you have on offer. So yeah, it's a free show, but they're giving their time, and that is ultimately more valuable than any amount of money. So engage with your audience and be set up for the effect you're about to do. Don't take that time and ignore them and then set up the trick. It's not cool. Not cool.
Wait a second. I'm not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be picking the
I
cards.
haven't even looked at them yet. Oh, there you go.
Absent-minded magician there for you. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. You could say that.
Okay.
Okay. Like so. Would you say that's fairly randomized?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
you're happy
so.
with that?
Yeah.
Don't need me to do any more fancy little cuts or anything? Come on, it took me years to do. I gotta show it off one more time. No, okay. I'm going to cut the deck, and I want you to tell me when to stop, all right?
Stop.
Right here? Are you sure that's okay? Yeah. Okay. I have here the, if I can get my finger on it, the Ace of Hearts. Okay. We're going to leave the Ace of Hearts right there. You got to remember where this card is. It's going to become important.
Okay, so sorry. You know what? That would have flew 20 years ago, but I'm just hyper aware of the whole. I'm not going to say the name of the thing, but we all know what's going on in the world right now. I'm not going to say it because when I finally get monetized, I don't want to be demonetized for this. But don't lick your fingers and then flip over the cards. I mean, even before the way the world is as it is now, it's just not. It's just gross. Just it's an aside, but don't do that. Okay, let's go back to it.
Later, okay? All right, we're going to just take two more cards. I'm not too
I actually like
picky,
this
so
effect.
let's
This
just
is a good
say, let's
I
just
don't know
say
if I
that
do it
card
well, but
and
I
that
like
card
this
right there, okay? Take this and we'll leave the deck aside. I'm not even going to touch that from now on. Where was the Ace of Hearts? The middle card right here? Wow, she's sharp. I have to be careful. Okay, I'm going to take the Ace of Hearts and two other cards. I have no idea what they are. I'm going to shuffle them up. You guys keep your eyes on the Ace of Hearts. Is it kind of hard?
Yeah.
How about now? Don't worry, I don't know where the Ace of Hearts is either. But I know for sure it's not the bottom card. The bottom card is Ace of Clubs. See, I also know it's not the top card because the top card is also the Ace of Clubs, and the middle card is also the Ace of Clubs, like so. But I'm sure it's not the bottom card again because the Ace of Diamonds is the bottom card. And I think, yeah, it's the top card and the middle card too. All right, if we know one thing, it's this, that we have the Ace of Diamonds on the top and the Ace of Clubs on the bottom. And the Ace of Hearts has to be here, right? It actually says Ace of Spades. Watch. Haven't touched the deck since the beginning of the trick, and your card, the Ace of Hearts, is face up. Right in the pack. Okay.
Okay, so here's what I have to say about that. The effect is, I mean, it's fine. It's a good, I didn't, again, no story. There's no reason for anybody to care any of that's happening. When you watch it, it's just how it kind of falls flat. It's kind of hollow, and you can see how not engaged they are. It's not because my technical skills are off. My technical skills are fine. What the problem is that my interpersonal and storytelling skills are not yet developed. I am not really engaging with my audience. I'm not looking them in the eye. I'm not giving them a reason to care. There's no story. It's just, oh, this thing happened, then this thing happened, and this thing happened. Aren't I wonderful? There's nothing there to engage them, really. It doesn't resonate with them. They don't care. And then also you notice whenever I ribbon spread the cards at the end, I did that. Why did I have to do that? It was perfectly acceptable to let one of the girls do that, and it would have been way better. Again, getting magic in other people's hands. It's going to look better. It's going to feel better. It's going to be more amazing and more intimate and more impossible whenever they remember that all happened in my hands. The magician didn't touch the deck of cards at all. You know, if I touch them in that, in that ribbon spread, maybe they think I slid the card in there or something. But if they touch them the whole time, there's no way I can do that. Incredible. That's the way it should have been done. Yeah, it's okay. Again, this is 20 years ago. You learn and you grow. You get bigger. More experience. Let's keep going.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, I got a clap. That's nice.
All right, let's see if I can do this. It's a little tricky.
A little tricky,
for sure. But if we can do it, this is going to be really cool. Not really. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we have here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to stop already. This is going to be really cool. Not really. Just kidding. What does that even mean? Those are filler garbage words. It would be far better if I had a patter and I was saying something meaningful. Just me. But oh, man. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, the 9 of diamonds. All right, I want you to, after I'm going to put the 9 of diamonds down, I want you to put your hand flat down on the 9 of diamonds, okay? Just like that. Put your hand down on it. Very good. Okay, what card do you have under your hand? All right, great. So if I take, the 10 of spades, let's say. I don't know. And we take that under the, do you feel that? Go ahead and check your hand. See, that's just weird to me. I don't know. You didn't feel that at all? Usually people feel like a little something, like they feel a little something like a tickle or something. But you guys have been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much. Oh.
What a non sequitur. I feel a little ticklers. You guys have been such a great audience. Thank you very much. I'm good. I'm being hard on myself. I'm a kid. It takes a lot of, and this is not me patting myself on the back, but it does take a lot of gusto to go out there and have a guy follow you around with a camera and walk up to complete stranger. I'm actually a pretty shy person. At this point, it's very difficult for me to talk to people. I have not developed any kind of social graces yet. I am not comfortable in my own skin. And I certainly don't have 20 years of magic performance experience behind me at this point. So, I got to give it to myself. I worked hard to get, there and doing that and orchestrating all of that. So I got to give myself some props. But, man, I just am amazed at how difficult it is for me to have a natural and human conversation with somebody else. Everything seems like it should be, like I'm saying it like it's scripted, but then there's no script, right? There's a separation. You get what I mean? Like there's like, hello, and like I'm not caring about what anybody else is saying or what's happening in the environment or interacting with people at all. But then I don't have anything useful to say. I have no stories, so I got the worst of everything. I don't have a script, and I'm not improvising well. It's just, that's what I'm noticing most from my performances.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Out.
Oh.
That's magic.
Oh.
All right, go ahead. Make sure that's like a solid glass.
Guys, I'm sorry. Beer break. I avoid watching this as much as possible. This is one of the most cringy things you're ever going to watch. Just prepare yourself. We'll talk about it afterwards, okay? Let's go.
I'll buy it. Got some coins here. Got what they call, this is on my travels, I got this. It's called centavo. And this is a $50. Okay. You've seen one of those. We're going to take this glass, we're going to put them in the glass. Would you hold out your hand for me? Just, yeah, very good. All right, now you see that?
Yeah.
See the centavo? Watch the centavo.
You stinker, how'd you do that?
Judging by your reaction, pretty well.
Look at the hand. You wrote it down the glass. Down your hand. I didn't see it. I know what you did.
Okay.
I did.
Well, there you go.
Do it, though. See. Come on. One more time. Come on.
I'll
Okay. It's a cool trick, right? It's a cool trick. You know, I don't have beer, or I have beer, but you know what I'd really prefer is a scotch and soda. Winky wink wink. So yeah, it's a cool effect. And you notice how she's going, hey, well, she's already displaying that she's inebriated. I don't know if you can tell. She's inebriated, and she's challenging me now. She's already go, I know how you did it, but I can't do it though. Do another one. Go on. Right? She realizes that I got the better of her, and she's one of those audience members who's drunk and does not like magic. Doesn't like magic. At that point, I would, oh no, you know what? I'm gonna leave you with that. That's I'm not under no obligation to show her anymore. And if it happened today, I'd be like, oh, you know what? You have a nice time. I'm gonna leave you with a little mystery. I think we've hit exactly what we wanted to do. Leave you with a little piece of wonder, a little bit of joy, and I think that's thank you for your time. And I would have left. I didn't do that. I didn't have the experience to do that. Instead, what you're about to see is what happened.
Oh, the magician only does the trick once.
Come on, there's shit for. Come on, show them. Do it.
What do you do?
All right, you like that, don't you?
I like that.
Well, then I gotta show you something just like that.
Okay, show me one more.
I'll show you. Here, I'll take these.
Come on,
Here.
do it.
You're gonna love this. You like that? You're gonna love this.
Okay, come on.
Holy mackerel. Okay. Gotta get some coins out of here. Alright, yeah.
Oh no, it's happening. It's happening. I mean, it already happened, but it's happening again. Oh,
Okay, you're gonna love
I hate this.
Okay.
You are not gonna love this.
Kinda gotta get revved up for it.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, I have some coins here.
Sunshine away.
Okay, so
I have the advantage of knowing what's going to happen right now, and
it's over
you're
half
the disadvantage.
Right? These guys have been together a long time. They're like brothers. I've been using these at all my shows since I started magic about 11 years ago. So they're very fond of each other. And I'll show you what I mean by that. See? These 2 coins, I'm going to put them in my hand. Take the 3rd coin, put it in the pocket just like that, and just like that.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Anyway.
That wasn't that fast.
Wow, is that uncomfortable? Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's unpack that just a little bit. What the heck was that? Well, she's inebriated. She's already been challenging, and I really should have just left. It wasn't one of my stronger tricks at the time, and there's no reason for me to continue. If somebody's challenging you and you feel uncomfortable and pressuring you to continue, you're under no obligation to perform anymore. You're not being, especially if you're not being paid to be there, there's certainly no reason for you to do that. Anyway, this is something that I go back to in my own history. I've got my own mental recording of this, being that little boy and viewing this first person and just remembering this was one of the most horrifying, embarrassing, and humiliating moments of my early magic career, and it got caught on camera. What did that teach me? Don't perform for drunk people, and you're under no obligation to perform anything else if you feel uncomfortable. Just You can cut a trick short and just go, hey, you know what? You have a good night, and then just leave. Right? What are they going to do? That's far better than what just happened. Thank you so much for watching. Patrons are supporting this channel now, so thank you guys very much. If you want to learn about Patreon and how you can help support the content you enjoy week in, week out, you can visit the little description below. Please leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, hey, and watch these. Here's the other videos, the other series. You'll see the other ones sitting right there. Thank you guys. See you next time.